Eom Business Network. So much for one broadcast.
Hello there, it's a beautiful day and thank you very much for joining us. You're watching the Eom Business Network, indeed the voice of corporate Nigeria. I am Olorogo Elkanah Mowari. Today on the program, as always, our conversation is to focus on the Nigerian economy. We'll be interfacing with select industry operators about their businesses, the operating environment, and other related issues. Also, the lineup for today is Let's Talk, and our focus is on Nigeria Liquefied Petroleum Gas Association. On Spot On is a real estate mogul, Otumba Olusegun Awokoya, who is the founder and chairman of AL-GASALI Global Ventures Limited. And on the face-to-face is another industry captain, Batare Akpomejero, who is the managing director and chief executive officer of ROCKSTON Dredging and Allied Works Limited. It's a package you must see. Sit back as we bring you the details. Oh my word, unbelievable. Dear Senator Ben Murray Bruce, it was with great shock, disbelief and sadness that I received the information of the death of your dearly beloved wife. May her soul rest in perfect peace, and may the Lord God Jehovah grant you and your family the fortitude to bear this huge loss. Please remain strong. High Chief Elkanah O. Mowari, Executive Chairman and Chief Executive Officer, EOM Communications Limited. Welcome to ROCKSTON Dredging and Allied Works Limited. ROCKSTON Dredging and Allied Works Limited is a highly specialized company providing the full spectrum of dredging solutions with cutting-edge technologies for coastal design, nearshore and offshore, or deep water planning for many building and construction projects. ROCKSTON Dredging and Allied Works Limited is driven by the vision of becoming a leading dredging outfit respected globally for upscale professional competence and customer satisfaction. Call us now on our hotline 090-9884-4000 or come over to any of our offices. NHC Pharmaceuticals Limited. As government is doing everything possible to grow the Nigerian economy, industry operators are positioning and repositioning their operations with the view to offering world-class services to their esteemed clients. Olaide Sowetan is Director, NHC Pharmaceuticals Limited.
Most surgical operations are successful, but it's the aftermath, the infections that come afterwards are the ones that actually take people's lives. The surgeon has gone, he has done what he needs to do with all his skills, a perfect procedure. But you now use a substandard drug that is not able to effectively curtail the infections that may arise afterwards, and then there's sepsis and the patient passes away. No matter whatever pedigree they have told you that that surgeon has, the fact remains that you have lost a loved one. And so all the skills that he has acquired, as far as you are concerned, is nothing, because he was not able to save that life. So making sure that the people that we are servicing are well catered for, and then they can put their mind at rest that if they need something today, at least they have a reliable wholesaler, a reliable partner around who they can call on to provide those things that will make their practice much more profitable and rewarding. Aside that, I talked about the fact that we take our customers as people that are running businesses, and then we don't just treat them like traders. We see everything from the professional angle. We look for different ways to add value to our customers' businesses. Then of course, aside our customers, also our suppliers or potential customer pool this time around are, and we try to expose their brands.
Paul Osegali is the General Manager of ADENISON Logistics Limited.
The ban on Okada had directly improved or positively impacted the logistics business. And I'll give you a simple analogy. Before, I could pick something from Computer Village, hop on an OP or give an OP rider to drop for me somewhere else because it's faster, it's probably cheaper and all that, even though they are not a logistic company. But now, you see more people relying on the core logistic services or logistic service provider to help them move items or packages from one point to the other. To also buttress that point is the fact that, let's take an example of movement around. The problem that OP was trying to solve was mobility, moving from one point to the other, and logistic is moving from one point to the other. So now in Lagos, if you look at what we have now, you see that it's very difficult to move from one point to the other. So if you want to go and eat, and you look at the stress of going to buy food where you normally buy food, won't you prefer ordering the food? And that is logistics. The logistic side of it brings the food from where you normally order to your home or your office.
Sheyi Adewale is the Chief Executive Officer of Mainstream Cargo Limited.
First, we listen to the customer. We understand the customer's need because the needs are varied. Two, when we understand, we ensure that we deliver according to what has been agreed. We are very efficient, we are very fast, we're quick. For example, for import clearance, we can clear within 24 hours because custom recognizes our business as a very reliable organization that we give accurate information, use the right HS code, follow all the required protocols. If we have to liaise with NAFDAC, we have to require SON, we do that before the shipment comes. We get the necessary approval certification even before the shipment arrives, so that when we do our assessment, we pay is seamless. And we always do our due diligence before that. So we are very efficient, we are very fast, we are professional, we are knowledgeable in a wide spectrum of the products that we handle for our clients. The aircraft parts, the aircraft itself, raw materials, ICT products, and general cargo. So we're very good in all those areas. And we have partners all around the world through our network.
The Eom Business Network on Silverbird Television presents a special television report on the oil and gas industry in Nigeria, with particular focus on the Nigerian Liquefied Petroleum Gas Association. This package is specifically designed to take a critical look at developments in the industry.
LPG production in Nigeria is regulated by quality standards. So you have in Nigeria is largely butane spec LPG, which is predominantly utilized in this country.
Watch out! Nuhu Yakubu is the president of the Nigeria Liquefied Petroleum Gas Association.
First of all, the growth trajectory for the Nigeria LPG industry is on the upward swing, which means the demand is actually deepening. Back to back, month to month, we're seeing more Nigerians adopting LPG as the preferred cooking fuel. We have not even started talking about other applicable uses of LPG, but this is just demand alone. The Nigeria LPG market has grown by 1,000% in the last 10 years. It is the fastest LPG market in the world. But that good news also comes with some downsides. Some of the downsides will be the safety issues you hear. Gas explosion here today, one explosion here tomorrow. Also misconceptions as well. Okay, you have oxyacetylene incidents with welding gas, and it is misconstrued to mean LPG. By some government agencies, as in the case of Kaduna recently. So what we have chosen to do this year is to take the message out to the people, to Nigerians, because the market is going to deepen. The market is going to be expanding, and quickly at that. As you may have observed, kerosene is not readily in the market anymore. So the replacement fuel is LPG. That's why the demand is high. But why the demand is high? How many people, how many new users even know how to start a gas stove? how to light a gas stove. You know, as basic as that might seem, but it's an issue. How do you handle a gas cylinder that is filled? How do you handle a filling process? You know, how do you handle exchange processes? So we're commencing the awareness sensitization exercise this year.
Welcome to NUTRIVITAS Limited. All vitamins from NUTRIVITAS. Better performance as a matter of quality. With over 40 years of Nigeria's livestock industry experience and our association with internationally renowned and research-based companies, at NUTRIVITAS Limited, we offer value-adding animal nutrition solutions. NUTRIVITAS Limited, 27 Morrison Crescent, off Kudirat Abiola Way, Alausa Bus Stop, Ikeja, Lagos. Telephone number 070-6075-4893, 080-2804-7795, 080-6665-0498, 080-6275-0807, 080-3612-9898, 070-3151-4475. NUTRIVITAS, guaranteed source of vitamins. Alhaji Chief Otumba Olusegun Awokoya is the founder and chairman of AL-GASALI Global Ventures Limited.
We are trying to go into education sector, and at the same time we are trying to go into production of water. I mean quality water, not just pure water, also full complementary water. So we are trying to go into that, and at the same time we are trying to build real estate for people to buy houses at low cost housing estate. That's our mission. Because when you build Ikoyi, you build Dolphin Estate, you build where the wealthies are, look at the small people too, who just need a bedroom flat to live, maximum of 2 bedrooms. So give them some areas. You could see that 1989 to 84, Nigerian government are competitive. The federal government are building low housing estate. They call it Shagari estates. Lagos state government to have built houses. They call Jakande houses. Where are they? Now the challenge is that Nigerians need houses now more than before because government too is not building anything. The government is trying their best, but they should look out to help people. I think Lagos state government has come with the idea of ECFO. They should intensify on that so much to make sure that it is done quickly to those who need it and get the problem resolved. An issue of clone CFO can be tackled by the government officials too. At least the CFO emulated an office of government, which is means as directorate handles CFO in Lagos State. So, and the governor person signing any CFO that goes to the company or government CFO, while he still mandated this authority, either to a commissioner or a person who knows that, to sign the one for the individuals. I believe government should now look at the best way to tackle CFO is to make it faster. You see that Nigeria is a nation that is not rich, is not poor. You don't just raise money too much. When you raise money too much, people will be looking the way to cut corners. That's why you see the clone CFO. For example, maybe I'm as enterprise. I know that with 10 million naira I can get a CFO for my land. Now government says I will not get it until I spend something 40, 50 million. Someone now say, sir, what you are looking for, we can get for you 20 million. And I need the sale to move my business. I will look inward. So government too should lessen the most of the fees they are charging the citizens, so that the citizens can have leverage to look at this is different from this, and they will get it right. It's a good idea for them to come with such body and that system. But the first thing is, most of the people practicing real estate, I believe they have to register with CAC, which is federal government body. Any company that doesn't register with CAC is not practicing real estate. So it can be a quack. The government has to make sure all those who say they are in the real estate, they should present their certificate, and government should verify it from CAC that truly this certificate emanated from CAC. Such are the companies they can now talk to and make sure that whatever they are doing, they do it right. You know, you are in global world. If you see this coronavirus issue now, all these bigger nations you mentioned, they bring out money from their citizens. They call it stimulators fund. Government should do so in Nigeria too. They should give us stimulator fund so that the system can work. If you say you are consuming, taking tax all the time, you don't look at the citizen cry too, you are not helping the system of the governance you are doing to. Because when your citizen cannot be able to work and make profit, they will not be able to pay you. They'll be looking for how to make corners. So government should look inward the way they can help you could see in Nigeria, there's a time we have these people's bank, we have some mortgages bank. What collapsed them? Why did they collapse? So you don't give collateral to those who are not in the practice. You don't give loan to those who are not doing it. Look at textile industry. What happened to them? Most of those who say they are in textiles, do they have factory? The government gave money to wrong people. You have to look at those who are on ground.
Welcome to ROCKSTON Dredging and Allied Works Limited. ROCKSTON Dredging and Allied Works Limited is a highly specialized company providing the full spectrum of dredging solutions with cutting-edge technologies for coastal design, nearshore and offshore, or deep water planning for many building and construction projects. ROCKSTON Dredging and Allied Works Limited is driven by the vision of becoming a leading dredging outfit respected globally for upscale professional competence and customer satisfaction. It is built on a mission to deliver its project and services on the platform of modern technologies, high staff proficiency levels, and client-centered action plans and project execution. In its process of accomplishment, the company applies leading technologies and expertise that are solution-driven. It integrates full quality assurance check strategies across all levels of project execution. It also executes real-time operations in multi-level projects. It commits to continuous staff improvement driven by quality client service across all levels of project execution. It equally complies with all national and international regulations for ecological balance, safety, and community development. ROCKSTON Dredging and Allied Works Limited is equipped with machinery that is suited for the most complex of dredging tasks. Its dredging technology is based on naval architecture, which supports coastal design, nearshore and offshore, or deep water planning for many projects. ROCKSTON Dredging, as the company is fondly called, is managed by experienced and professional managers that are committed to delivering top quality services across all levels of engagement. Akpomejero Akbebe Batari is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of ROCKSTON Dredging and Allied Works Limited.
ROCKSTON Dredging and Allied Works Limited is a wholly Nigeria-owned company. It's indigenous, set up, established in 2012, but we began operation actually in maybe 2014, started using that company. Since then, we have acquired two dredging equipment and under ancillary caterpillar equipment, for our operations. We have offices in Lagos and in Warri representing our Niger Delta operations. In terms of our vision and maybe mission, we tend to play as a small and medium scale dredging company, providing first-class services, especially in the area of contracting. To a large extent, it has not been easy getting contracts. It's either it requires so much of politicking, or people want to pay you less than required just because they feel that you are in Nigeria. When an expatriate company approaches them, they will want to pay the right amount of money. It's an indigenous company, they want to rip you off. So for that reason, a lot of the jobs we have done them for ourselves. We are open to doing different areas of dredging, from capital dredging, channelization, sweeping, stockpiling, reclamation, beach replenishment, etc. We want people to come to patronize us because we have qualified professionals. Because that I'm dredging business father. So I can tell you, I have been in this industry for as much as 27 years now, as far back as 1993, even while I was an undergraduate, so working with my dad. My father was engaging the services of dredging companies to come and, pump sand for him and all of that. But I've moved beyond that to start to actually acquiring the equipment. So I no longer hire dredges. I have my own dredgers, so I've moved from hiring to ownership and management. And I hope to also bequeath the business to my own children. So we have a long-term vision. We are not yet to play. We have ROCKSTON Shelter Company Limited, established in 2008. We bought our first dredger in the name of ROCKSTON Shelter, and we did a few projects before we decided to actually incorporate ROCKSTON dredging, proper dredging outfit. Because most times we find out that when we're doing quotation, we may be thinking that, it's a property company, because it's a ROCKSTON Shelter. So it looks as if maybe we are into building estate and all of that. So we said, okay, all right, let's actually set up a proper dredging outfit. So we've done some jobs for, we did on the East-West Road, we worked for Cetraco. We did stockpiling of sand for Cetraco when they were building the East-West Road from DSE roundabout to Port Harcourt. We supplied them materials from DSE roundabout, that's kilometer 0 to about kilometer 2. They gave us another job, but that was not a direct job, but we also worked on that same East-West Road around Bomadi, Patani Junction. In Lagos here, we've done a few jobs for CCECC on that Mile 2 Badagry road that is under construction. Then we've done some other jobs for some other companies like Golden Silk Industries. We did a bit of channel work for them. That's a Chinese company that makes use of transport system of hopper system of dredging. So we need to create a channel, sort of like the road for the transporters to be moving to and fro like that. So we've done that for them, and maybe one or two other indigenous companies. The dredging industry is undergoing some form of, let me not say paradigm shift per se, but a shift from foreign participation to local participation. In the last 20 years, a lot of Nigerians have moved into the dredging business. We're talking about 25, 30 years ago, 90% of the dredging companies were owned by foreign establishments. In the last 20 years, I think there's strong indigenous participation in the industry. To that extent, I would say it is growing. My mandate as the president of Dredgers Association of Nigeria include one, to protect the sovereignty of our business. to make sure that our members have the atmosphere, right atmosphere to do their business without fear or molestation by whosoever. Protect the industry from bad policies. To that extent, we want to engage government constructively. 2, to promote the growth of the industry by as much as possible through different fora, either seminars, workshops, and all of that, to let people to be aware of the importance of dredging. It's part of my mandate. Part of my mandate is to also see to the general welfare of our members. We don't want people to open businesses and, the next year the business is down. We want to be able to have members whose businesses are thriving. Then lastly, we want to be able to have a sector where we don't have multiple taxation. Because that is the bane of our problem, particularly in Lagos State. We pay into National Land Waterways Authority, we are Ministry of Mines and Steel, we pay into them, we pay into Ministry of Waterfront, Lagos State, we pay into Ministry of Environment, and all manner of charges here and there, levies here and there. So it's a long-drawn battle we have been involved in, trying to see that bring to an end multiple taxation. Currently, we are at the Supreme Court with Lagos State over this issue of multiple taxation. And we do hope that in the very near future, the Supreme Court will decide on the agencies that are allowed by law to collect taxes from dredging companies. So it's really biting hard on us. And it's part of my mandate to see that something just is done to all of us in this industry.
Well, and that's a beautiful place to call it a wrap on today's package of the EOM Business Network. Thank you very much with us. Granted, but just start on any aspect of it, then you can handles on screen. Sponsors for your continued interest and support. Always remember, we are charms. Oh yes, I remain Olorogo Elkanah Moari. Please, let's do this again, same time, same channel next week. We'll see you then.